So we've made it to sunny Buxton. Sunny my ass. So we're sharing it with Formula 1s today. We're in style. We've got the camper. We've also got the new race bus. Things are a lot easier. So we've been spoilt a bit. So let's see how that thing runs. Chloe has so far pushed Callie around more times than Daddy's done it. Need to update your logos, kid. Stock cars are here, obviously. Dawn at Lawson's are all there ready. We'll see. We're all signed on. Get kitted up and get in. So we've done what we can. We're due to go out in first race. Yeah, it seems to be running a little bit rough. So we've messed about with carb again. Mark and Brad's had a look at it, so let's see how it goes. Not holding out for a lot, because if we just get all the way around, we'll be happy. A bit later than I am. Craig Finnecking. So we really were worried about what kind of pace we would have this weekend. We'd had a hell of a lot of damage at Northampton and had a lot to swap and change. Engine, starter motors, chains, bearings. We even had to get the carb out and have a look at that as well. We really didn't think it was running right. So this was, or we thought it was just going to be a tester, to be honest. So it's just turned wet today, so been a bit hectic today with Formula 1s on, so we've been having to shoot in between races, so not bore you too much. Race 1, raced really well, started 4th, held my own, did really well, ended up finishing 8th, points finish. Race 2, again, exactly the same scenario, raced pretty well, engine seems alright, if anything it's topping out right at top end, and we haven't quite got the straight line speed of some others, but cornering wise really good. Finished 9th, some more points finishers. Then we've just had this feature final, finished 9th, so points finishers again, so points. So we've had a really productive day with very little damage so far. There is a Grand National, we'll make us mind up whether we're going out for that or not, but we could have probably done better in final. It was wettest so far, so we thought we'd just be a bit more sensible. And we played the long game, and I backed out of a couple of corners where there weren't a lot of room, whereas normally I might have not have done, but it means we can bring it home and we've finished with some points. So what maybe 5th, 6th at a push really wouldn't have been worth it to possibly get wrecked, so not great. Ardon, 538 kart, she won't do vlogs, so I'll do it for her. She's had one finish today and 2 really unlucky things with the chain, I believe, so we need to get her chain sorted, because she's actually racing alright for her being so fresh. So she's going to probably start from front tomorrow, which was when we'll really be able to judge her properly, because starting from back you're never going to catch up today. I mean, some at Reds and Superstars aren't catching up to the front, so but yeah, other than that, alright. Just a quick mention to Lawson's, thanks for their help again. They're not having the best of days, but that's just how racing goes. And obviously you can see this is his race fan as well. So all good. Like I said, we're going to go watch Formula 1 now and make his minds up whether we can be arsed or not going in Grand Final, which could end up just being a bit messy for the sake of it. But let's see. See there. that's our racing done. Want another points finish in the Grand National. Weren't sure to go out or not, but that's just worked well for us. I think we got 10 after getting shoved wide with a couple of laps to go. Now we get a chance to watch the big boys. We need to be on with these more often, I think. We fill gaps for them pretty well, and we get to watch these beasts. On that note, off they go.
Going and number 17's leading. Number 17's leading for a couple of laps there, mate.
And then balls it up.
Yes.
So that's it for day one at Buxton. We're in the middle of nowhere up here. If you look that way, it looks like we're going to sea. But there's an extra race coming on. So who's this extra race car coming onto the track? Yay! Number 17, Callie Dobson! Woo woo woo! Go go go!
A few moments later.
Bank holiday Monday morning. Signing in. Early morning. Oh no.
Morning.
You're wanting money, aren't you?
We certainly do.
How's your weekend going?
It's alright, it's been good, even though it's a bit annoying last night because everyone's been noisy,
Weren't they
playing
just?
music.
Yes, at 2:30 and someone's
Couldn't even
beeping
sleep.
the horn.
We was all laying in there, all of us couldn't sleep.
Not good, is it? It's supposed to be nice today. What do you reckon?
I think so, hopefully it'll be dry, fingers crossed. Should be going in for a good meeting.
That was a good impromptu interview, that. Well done, Charlotte. Let's get on to the details. Right, I'm going to stop this now. So Eldon Bear, that used to be in our vlog, well not vlogs, in our Facebooks when we had Eldon Motorspares that used to go everywhere, is now TDR Racing Bear. Still doing the rounds of the country. Thank you to Falcon Camper Vans again for this last night. There's a few bits in there that we'd love to get sorted for his own eventually. But the queues have begun. And there is a bit of blue sky, so let's see how it goes. We're just doing a few tweaks to the cart. We were topping out yesterday, even though I had some really good results. We were topping out, so we're just seeing what we can do to make that a bit quicker. Let's see. How are we racing today then? So today's Sunday, how have we been racing today?
Good, really good.
Two races down?
Conditions are a bit hard because it's getting a bit oily because now and again there's just random birds of rain. But other than that, we're good. Callie's lost the first tooth.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't. Tooth Fairy don't come to racing, I don't think though. So race one, we ended up in points again. Good racing. Just a bit of a mixture of track. Didn't do anything wrong. Just ended up being beaten by a few quicker people. We've just had race two. We've just finished literally just outside points. I thought I'd sneaked it, but it all came down to literally one big hit that we took, a bit over jealous hit, and it shoved us wide. We nearly ended up in fence. We recovered pretty quick, but we'd already lost a few spaces, haven't we, Chloe?
Yeah.
So unfortunately the sweep of points this weekend's done, but that's 6 races. 5 points races and one literally just outside points by 1 place, so no damage is the main thing, so we've just managed to petrol it up. We're going to go watch a bit of racing and then it's his final, and then we're watching, what we're watching, Kat?
Caravans!
Oh look, we've caught a shove in the face. Don't know there is the clue.
No.
Yeah, so we're just going to go back up to the track now. Weather's holding off, I don't know how. We've had a few spits of rain, so it's been a bit oily here and there, but that's just Buxton for you, so we'll see there. So, obviously we haven't really got any footage of race 3, which was the final on the Monday, but it didn't quite go to plan. Again, another good race. We were leading for a couple of laps. We were in the top 5, top 6 for most of the race, and then with 2 laps to go, it all got a bit hectic. And long story short, the second week in a row, we've ended up coming home with quite a lot of damage. Again, not our fault. Obviously, last time at Northampton, we were under what should have been yellows as such, and we got collided and collected. This week, we got involved in someone else's beef, someone else's issue with each other, and we ended up in the middle of it. And we've ended up with a damaged cart again. As chain snapped, we've lost his rear spigot's bent and got some teeth broke off. We need to check the front one. We're going to have to run with that as it is. We've got a bent wheel, we've got a bent side panel, so quite a bit of work again. It is, on a positive, it is contact. These things do happen, but it's a bit annoying when it's not your beef that you get stuck in the middle of. With all due respect to everybody, I have no problems with anybody over it, because I've had a phone call or two, and we've all sort of spoke about it. So it just moves on. The only downfall is we've only got 4 days to get it ready for Odsal. So we're going to be under cosh a little bit. So we will see. One positive for the weekend is obviously we ended up with 5 races out of 7 with the points. So we can't knock that at all. One of the races we were only just outside points. I actually thought I'd sneaked in. So again, that's how close we were. And then the final was just the final. Another positive was with the van, it was a lot easier to load up, it was a lot easier to get to stuff, so that made our life so much easier. The drive there was nice, so that's going to help a lot in the future. So this week we're just going to get sat down and see where we can go. We've got to check his brakes and test his brakes, because our next race, like I said, is only 4 days away, and that is my favourite and our family's favourite, and everything that I know about oval racing has come from remembering this, and that's Odsal. So years and years ago, I remember running around Odsal trying to keep warm at nights and stock car races, and videos from Odsal and everything. So it means a lot to race there. Whether we're going to be able to race there with any vigour and actually make it enjoyable, who knows? Obviously the weather will depend on it, but your stocks are doing their best at Odsal to get us on there, and Ian is trying his hardest too, so fingers crossed on that one. So a slightly negative finish as such to the weekend, but overall it can't overshadow the rest of the weekend. Absolutely brilliant. We had some good laughs, good times, good camaraderie. The Lawsons helped us brilliantly again. Dawn came on a bit stronger. She didn't start from the front on Monday like we thought she was going to do. Whether she does at Bradford or not, I'm not sure, because that's going to be a bit of an unknown for us all. But she's getting there. She's getting a bit quicker, and after looking into a few issues on her chain with the help of Jason, thank you Jason, we straightened the chain up, and we put a sprocket on there and everything, and we think that's going to be a lot better now as well. So overall, a fantastic weekend. Few pictures to follow. Next vlog is at Odsal. Remember to like and share this vlog. We're doing it for the whole of oval racing and stock karts and sponsors and everything. Just gets his name out there. You know, me and Danny Nunn does one as well. Both worth a watch, especially if you're into oval racing. So thank you guys. See you there.